Hi, my name is Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and professional adventurer. Today I'm going to show you a couple of different ice axe arrest techniques in case you might slide down a slope, and this will show you how to stop. I'm going to show you a couple different stopping techniques using your handy dandy ice axe on this slope right beside me. It's really important to make sure that you're testing in an area, as you can see here, that it's completely controlled. You don't want to be up in the mountains with a very steep, what's called run out, where you could crash into boulders, because when you're learning these techniques, it's very easy to get injured. Now, one thing you'll note is that I'm not going to wear my crampons on my boots, because when you're learning, it's very easy to snag your crampons, flip over, hit your head or your face, or take an ice axe or whatever, and you don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is show you these techniques without the crampons on to be safe. Now first, let me show you here behind me is my handy dandy slope. It's about 30 degrees. It's steep enough where I'll be able to slide, but you'll see this slope runs out into this nice open field. So if I do get out of control for some reason, and I just slide into the open field and nothing happens. So let's get right down to it. All right, here I am on my handy dandy slope. I've got my ice axe and I'm walking along, and I might slip. So one of the first keys is that as you're traversing an ice field, you always keep, and I'm going to keep my leash loose here, keep your ice axe on the uphill slope. That's the safest way to do it, because if you fall, you can turn and stop yourself pretty quick. And then when you begin marching in the other direction, you have to grab your ice axe with your left hand and do the same. Now, you might say that is annoying to swap back and forth between hands, but that's just simply the way climbing works. So what I'm going to do is show you sliding on my backside, front side, Superman, and reverse to give you all the techniques for how to stop. So the way to practice this, and I have another video that shows me doing this at home on a grass slope. I recommend that first, simply because the penalty for mistakes is super low. Out here, I might get a little hurt and scraped up, but in the mountains, whoo, you don't want to do that. So what you do to practice this, I almost slipped. You go up your decent slope here. You grab your ice axe, you put that axe adze above your shoulder, you sit down, and then when you begin sliding, you turn towards the pick, not away, but towards. So if I'm up here, there we go, just to give you a good idea. I'll begin sliding and turn and watch what happens. Oh no! There we go. Pretty easy. So what you do is you're walking along, you bring that axe up, you put the adze just above your shoulder, and you turn into the pick. That's critical. If you turn away, the axe will get knocked out of your hand. Let me show you. If I'm sliding and I turn, the adze comes up to my face and I start rolling around and I'm out of control. All right? So always remember to turn towards the pick. Let me show you left-handed. Okay. You practice sitting down. You put the axe to your shoulder. You slide. Oh no! And you turn towards the pick. That's the way you do it. That's the first type of slide. Whew. Snow in the gloves. That you'll experience. The next type is much scarier. That's the backward slide. So if you happen to fall on your butt backwards, all right, so once I let go, I'm gone. Ready? Oh, 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 oh. There we go. So as you can see, the goal is to roll, get in and hit that pick. Got snow on my shirt, not very enjoyable. Okay, so that backward slide on your butt is pretty hard. The next circumstance that you'll come into is the Superman. That's even worse. You're going to be head first, and it's kind of scary. And it's even hard for me to start this. So the goal, when you fall face first, get that axe in position, begin gently dragging the pick, and swing your feet opposite wise. So you get here, and then you begin dragging. Your feet will slide around, and then you'll be able to stop. That one's pretty darn tough. As you can see, I'm getting worn out just doing this. It's at 6,000 feet. It's 5 degrees, but I've got my helmet on. It's key. So if I take an ice axe in the head, nothing happens. And then the scariest scenario is the backwards Superman. And that's where, all right, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Here, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna fall backwards and slide, and whichever hand I've got my axe axe on, I'm gonna roll towards it. Okay, ready? Now, as you noticed, the moment I start sliding, it's everything to try and stop yourself, because on a steep icy slope, you only have seconds. So remember, whatever hand your ice axe is in, left or right, you always roll towards it, pick, and stop. The Superman, you get that pick in, you swing your legs around. So if you're Supermaning, you get that pick buried in, swing your legs around, and stop. If you're upside down, backwards, you get that pick buried, and you stop as quick as you can. Ready? Ah! Ah! Now, when you're sliding out of control and you have your crampons on, which I don't have, keep your feet off the slope. Because if you jig your crampons on, you'll flip over and smash yourself and take your ice axe in your face. You don't want to do that. So practice this before you have crampons on. And if you're falling, get your feet up. When you turn around, keep your feet in the air at all times, because if you snag your toe, you'll endo and crack yourself. Hopefully you found this useful. My name is Linsdau. I am a polar explorer and very tired. Professional adventure at whatever 5 degrees is pretty chilly. And that's how you stop yourself with your ice axe. Hope you found this video useful. If you have, please like and subscribe to the channel, and also leave me a comment and let me know how I'm doing. Thank you very much for watching.